with unmatched ferocity. Hitler's war machine has launched its blitzkrieg against Western Europe, pushing it to the brink. As we brace for our darkest hour, we must summon our strength to be the bulwark against oppression. The Nazi onslaught will be the greatest test we'll ever face. But with our allies, face it and defeat it we must.
This day is set upon a mighty endeavor, a struggle to preserve our civilization and to set free a suffering humanity. Our sons, pride of our nation, lead them straight and true. Their road will be long and hard. Men's souls will be shaken with the violences of war. In this hour of great sacrifice, we shall prevail.
Today, with our allies, we embark on an operation of unparalleled importance to establish a beachhead at Normandy and roll back the German aggression that has terrorized Europe for the past 5 years. We are all that separates the world from darkness. This, so much more than a chance to be heroes in our own lifetimes. If we prevail, our triumph will be etched into the hearts and minds of a grateful world for untold generations. I'm talking about glory, gentlemen. True glory.
Colonel Davis sure can give a nice speech. His pep talk reminded me of the one Coach Johnson gave us on our Thanksgiving Day game versus Austin. I'm sure you remember we lost that game by 42 points. Always looking over Pearson's shoulders, Lieutenant Turner. He's got him on a tight leash. But if Pearson breaks free, we'll all get bit. Ever since I could hold a rifle, I wanted to be like you, Paul. You've always been a tough act to follow. But I'm damn sure gonna try. It's now or never.
Hey, I wish I was coming home to her.
Yeah, just wait till we hit Paris.
Seems like a long way off. Remember, no digging in at the shore. You've got to advance. You need to stay low and do not bunch up. Stick to your training, you're gonna make it through. I'm proud to lead you fellas into battle. Anytime, anywhere. All right, give him hell, boys! The beaches are supposed to be flattened, right?
Sounds scared, Private.
No, sir.
You should be.
Daniel, got a light?
Sure thing.
Everybody down! Watch out! Get down! 500 yards! We're gonna have to pull off! No! Stay on mission! You're taking us in! We must have drifted! I can't see the landmark!
You heard the lieutenant! Full speed!
Incoming! Hold tight! God damn it! 200 yards! 20 seconds! Same plan! Get to the seawall!
Completon, James, get the Bangalore to the wire! Fast! Everybody ready! Here we go!
Drop the ramp!
There's no cover! That was an order, goddammit! Drop it!
Over the side! Get your head down and keep moving! Daniel! On me! Take the Bangalore and get to the seawall! We have a clear path to the bunkers! Daniel! This is what you trained for! Now pick up that banger! You can do this! Yes, sir! Oh, Jesus! Daniel! Use the banger! I'll cover you! After we breach, keep pushing towards the bunker! We're almost there! Pull it! Pull it! Fire in the hole! Come on! It's ready! Attack! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Push forward! Into the front! Hurry!
On D-Day, June 6, 1944, Allied forces launched a combined naval, air and land assault on Nazi-occupied France. Codenamed Operation Overlord, the Allied landings on the Normandy beaches marked the start of a long and costly campaign to liberate Northwest Europe from German occupation. Early on June 6, Allied airborne forces parachuted into drop zones across northern France. Ground troops then landed across 5 assault beaches: Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword. By the end of the day, the Allies had established a foothold along the coast and could begin their advance into France. The invasion, if successful, would drain German resources and block access to key military sites. Securing a bridgehead in Normandy would allow the Allies to establish a viable presence in Northern Europe for the first time since 1940. On D-Day, Allied forces consisted primarily of American, British and Canadian troops but also included Australian, Belgian, Czech, Dutch, French, Greek, New Zealand, Norwegian, Rhodesian and Polish naval, air, or ground support. Nearly 7,000 naval vessels, including battleships, destroyers, minesweepers, escorts, and assault craft took part in Operation Neptune, the naval component of Overlord. Naval forces were responsible for escorting and landing over 132,000 ground troops on the beaches. They also carried out bombardments on German coastal defenses before and during the landings and provided artillery support for the invading troops.
Move it up! Here we go! Suspect! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Come here, buddy. I can't walk. Oh, shit. Get me the fuck out of here. We're gonna get you out of here. Stay with me. We've got to get over to that CCP. Stay down. Oh man, I'm bleeding out. Just keep pressure on it. Almost there.
Come on up here! Move, move!
Okay, stay with me. Medic! I need morphine. You gotta hang on. Those girls in Paris are waiting for you. Really? Of course they are. How about another look at your girl? You kidding me? It's okay. I can't see shit. I'm just put a rest right here. No. You have to stay awake. Hey, Daniels. I'm here. Help me. I need a goddamn medic!
I got this! Go!
You'll take care of him. I need you with me, Daniels. Listen up! There's a GPF cannon by the farmhouse up the road. It's tearing up the beach. Let's move! We'll come back for you. Check your ammo and grenades.
You heard him. Up the road now.
Clear! Destroy that cannon! Got it! Daniels! Thermite! Fire in the hole! Take some ammo. Good work, Daniels. All right, fellas, rally on me to the assembly point. Pearson, I'll need a casualty report. We lost so many.
When we took the beach.
Paid a damn high price. Daniels.
Man, I thought I'd seen everything.
He gonna be all right?
Yeah, he taped them up pretty good.
Should have stayed on the boat.
Oh, now he tells us.
Hey, what you did back there, I owe you.
I'd say we're even.
We'll see this through.
To the end?
To the end. Beachhead secured. We'll bivouac at the second hedgerow after the ridge.
Welcome to the bloody first. You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
None of us could have prepared for that. But you came through when it counted. Thanks, sir. You'll be all right, son. Thank you. Yes, sir. Of course I will.
Me and the fellas, I'd say we're doing pretty good. Not good enough for Pearson, but nothing is. Maybe I'll get home by Christmas with a couple medals on my chest. But first, we gotta take Marigny.
Schmeling versus LaMotta.
Schmeling would have KO'd LaMotta. No way. And Schmeling's a Nazi. I'd shoot him in a heartbeat.
Now, they made a poster boy. That guy didn't have a choice.
We all got a choice.
You know, Nietzsche said there was only strong...
That's enough mouth. All right. What about Lewis versus Sugar Ray
If
Robinson?
we're talking 1938, Lewis Robinson wins hands down.
Hey!
Look who came back for more.
I thought you were out another week.
Not after I heard a bunch of tough SOBs were about to take Marigny.
Yeah, well, playbook's working. At this rate, we'll be home by Christmas. Don't just stand there. Let's see.
All right. Not bad, eh?
Oh. I've seen worse.
Glad to have you back, Private.
Good to be back, sir.
All right, fellas. We got a unique opportunity here. This is our chance to break out of Normandy. It won't be easy. The hedgerows are heavily defended. We got reports of Kraut armor in the area. But if we can hold and secure Marigny, we own the roadways. And if Zussman can take a knife in the gut and come out swinging, I like our odds just fine.
Always bet on a winner, sir.
For Turner, shielding us is his noble calling.
Let's move.
The war just has a habit of getting in the way.
All right, first platoon, we're rolling out. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey. You know, a wound like this takes 8 weeks to heal.
I'm ready, Sergeant. You've got my word.
Oh, your word. That don't mean shit to me. So you're good.
I'm just fine and dandy, sir.
You got guts, Private. I just don't want to see them.
Tanks rolling.
Hang on tight, boys. It's gonna get rough.
What else is new?
I think Pearson likes you.
Like a lion likes a steak.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looks like you're holding up all right.
Yeah, how about yourself?
I couldn't let you guys have all the fun.
Fun's not allowed under Pearson. You know why he's always writing you? Kasserine Pass.
Lost my best friends there.
Yeah, earned him an Article 15 and a demotion. He had to be a hard ass, and his men paid the price. Mission was Fubar, a massacre. Nazis had no mercy. Hell, we only survived because they didn't have time to seal the western exit. Almost lost everything thanks to that son of a bitch. And Turner still ain't over it. Matter of fact, he was the one who wrote him up. Pierce figures if he makes you a model platoon, he'll get it scrubbed.
Only we're doing the scrubbing.
Yeah, now you're getting it. It's why he's never gonna give up. He'd kill to have it removed.
You know what I'd kill for? Decent grub.
You just had supper.
Hey, shit on a shingle doesn't count.
Hey, how about barbecue, eh?
They never stood a chance.
I'm guessing no to the open casket. Yeah, that's somebody's son.
Nah, it's a crowd.
Daniels is right. They're not all bad.
They did give a blurb, Mozart.
All right, college.
Marlena Dietrich.
See, that's more like it.
Don't forget about their inventions. You got the printing press, electron microscope.
Frankfurters.
You guys are killing me.
You guys hear that?
It's headed this way. It's inbound. Bound. Me out of there. Clear the tanks. Enemy tank! Get off the road! We'll circle around! Move! We have to protect our Shermans. That's flak fire in the distance. We're gonna capture one of their AA guns and bring down those stupids. Enemy
MG's in the barn!
Shit! Everyone down! We gotta hit those MGs! I need teams to flank them left and right! Go, go, go! Keep moving!
There's the AA gun! Let's clean up these Krauts and help our tanks out!
Get your ammo, Daniels! Bullseye! Stay low! Don't bunch up! Get on that flak gun and take out those Stukas! Got ammo for you, Private.
Operation Cobra was the codename for an offensive launched by the 1st United States Army 7 weeks after the D-Day landings. The intention was to take advantage of the distraction of the Germans by the British and Canadian attacks around Scene and break through the German defenses that were penning in his troops, while the Germans were unbalanced. For the British, Polish and Canadians, the city of Seen was a priority. The Allies viewed the control of the city as vital before they launched any projected sweep to Paris. However, the Germans also viewed the city as a linchpin to their defenses in Normandy and were willing to fight to defend it. The Americans wanted to use the attack on Seen as a smokescreen for their breakout from Normandy, Operation Cobra, and from Normandy into Brittany. The great prize in Brittany was the deep-water port of Cherbourg. Cherbourg was a strategic objective for the Allies. The success of the Overlord plan depended on its capture, as the port was to be used by ships coming straight from the United States, laden with the soldiers and equipment needed to reconquer Europe.
Lock high! Good, keep firing!
Watch center!
Got one! That's all you got? Not yet! 9 o'clock!
Target destroyed!
8 o'clock, high!
There's too many!
Stay sharp!
Up top!
Hit him, Daniel!
That's all of them. Good job, Daniels.
Hey, it's Perez.
Hey, Perez. You okay?
They got my buddy Mills in the ambush, but we hit him back hard. The holdouts are dug in with packs up ahead. Gotta clean them out.
All right, Pearson, take a fire team through the orchard and find an overwatch position. After you soften up the packs, I'll lead the main assault with Perez.
Yes, sir.
Daniel, Sussman, you're with me. Come on.
Crowd infantry! Target at 2 o'clock! Don't push up!
Could use some help!
Here! They're surrendering! Hold the fire! Hey! It's Turner! You're all right!
Lieutenant.
Hold on. CO approaching!
All right, listen up. Charlie Company's under assault near the church. They need ammo and fire support. Send a squad immediately.
Sir, we're already stretched pretty thin.
Then stretch thinner.
Yes, sir.
We can take the jeeps, but we're gonna need armored support.
All right, that's the plan. Perez! Pearson will follow you with the squad.
Can't do it. Just got orders from Collins. We're heading west with the 11th.
God damn it.
Those boys are running out of time.
You're on your own. Take the jeeps and head out. Move!
All right, snap to it! Charlie's up Shit Creek and we're the paddle. Let's go! Let's go!
Almost there, hang on! Charlie Company's in that house!
Cavalry here!
They're all over the house! Who are coming in? Circling left! Don't let up! That's all you got?
They're falling back!
Clean up the rest!
Set up a perimeter by the road!
Just a few more!
All clear! Rally up!
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Don't you be going soft on me, Murphy.
Well, thanks for showing up when you did.
Thank Captain Davis. It was his orders. Okay. It's too late to press on. So it looks like you boys got a reprieve.
Excuse me, Sergeant?
Yeah.
Isn't half the crowd army on the other side of those buildings? Shouldn't we find a better place to set up a perimeter?
Sure, Private. Why don't you book us a room at the Ritz?
Sir. He's scared as all.
Why don't you worry about your own problems? Like how that side is gonna hold up tomorrow.
I'm right as rain, Sergeant.
Daniels, why don't you watch him? The only thing more dangerous than the enemy is pride. Rest up, boys. We take Marigny at first light. We gotta mark the target zone for the P-47s! Daniels, get a red smoke out there!
Don't gotta ask me twice! Smoke out!
Enemy on the right!
Hold them off till the P-47s get here! Ground position spotted! Hold your position! P-47s! Daniel, get a red smoke out there!
Don't gotta ask me twice! Smoke out!
Hold them off till the P-47s get here! Hold your position! P-47s are coming in! Clear out!
Bombs coming in! We're gonna get flattened!
Sussman! I got it.
Good work, men. You gave it everything you had. Got these bastards on the run. That was some damn fine soldiering. I'd say they came through pretty well, wouldn't you, Sergeant? Maybe you were wrong about them.
You've been holding out on me, boys. I've been way too easy on you. Well, now we're gonna find out what you're really made of.
If we brought him Hitler's head on a silver platter, he'd complain about the shine.
We keep fighting like we did today, war will be over in no time. That's why we gotta make the big plays now.
All right, I'm in.
We captured Marigny. Germans are retreating as fast as we advance. But we're in Pearson's crosshairs more than ever. Guess we'll just have to deliver and then some.
Around the last escaping Krauts as we rolled towards Paris. But like a cornered rattler, you can bet they got one last strike. If we're gonna make our mark, we gotta be ready for anything. Like teaming up with the SOE, British Special Forces. Something big's happening.
Gotta be. Davis is here.
We received intelligence from the resistance about a German train carrying V-2 rockets for an attack on Paris, refueling near Argenton. That gives us just enough time to move our team into position. It must be stopped. You proved yourselves in Marigny, which is why you'll get the opportunity and the privilege.
Thank you, sir, but it seems like a job for more than one platoon.
That's why I'm teaming you up with the SOE.
Looks like you two caught a bit of it. Don't worry, Lieutenant. We saved some for you.
Agents Vivian and Crowley will lead the operation. They've been working with the Resistance for months and know the terrain well. We'll defer to them.
We heard about Marigny. Impressive.
I can't take all the credit.
Just doing our job.
And a fine job it was, but a warm-up, I'm afraid. Look, this is no ordinary German supply train. It's a fortress on wheels. Our liaison in the Resistance, Rousseau, will provide support if possible, but attacks on their network could mean we're on our own.
The fate of Paris is in your hands.
Reminds me of the time we parachuted into Vercors. Ambushed that Gestapo patrol.
You're just an old romantic.
All right, there's our target.
Oh, you gotta give those crowds some credit. Train's right on time.
Biggest train I've ever seen. Thickest armor, too.
It's a Panzerzug. Those V2s have a range of 200 miles. More than enough to hit Paris. We can't let it reach the launch site.
Enemy movement up ahead.
All right, Vivian, I'll take them out. Turner, that'll be your signal to advance.
Daniels, since you and Zussman were so gung-ho at Marigny, you'll provide them with fire support. Come on, all right, let's go. Everyone stay low.
Daniels, get the door! Get that door! Look out! Shit! Daniels, get up!
Everyone in the Jeep, now!
We need to stop that train! Let's go! Let's go! Hold on! Shit! Look out! Stay on the path! Trees are coming down!
Can you see it?
There it is! Hit the gas! We're gonna lose it!
Working on it!
Get in the way! We're losing it! Punch it! Faster! For it! I should have drove!
Now's your chance! Take the wheel!
Shit! Line them up! Clear them out!
Keep steady!
They're throwing grenades! Tank! We gotta get to the front of the train! Keep firing! Up top! Inside the train car! More coming up! SG! We're getting tore up!
Get us out of here!
They can't hit us if we get in close! Grenade!
I got it!
Daniels, where the hell are you? I'm coming, hang on! Holy shit. Did that just happen?
Can't believe we made it.
That's one for the books. I hope Styles had his camera.
Pearson might even get off our asses for 5 damn minutes.
Look out!
Follow me. I'll take you to your platoon.
I'm sorry. Who the hell are you?
A friend. No hurry. I believe these men belong to you.
I see you've met Rousseau. She's with the Marquis, French resistance.
She killed a crowd that was gunning for us.
You could at least try to capture and interrogate them first.
That would be more trouble than they're worth.
I thought we lost you. Looks like you did some damage.
The train was supposed to be stopped, not destroyed.
Yeah, I'm sorry that things didn't go exactly as planned, but on the bright side, we've just alerted every goddamn German outpost in the whole area, so we gotta get moving. Come on.
Not until we finish the mission. Isn't that right, Major?
We'll need your help in securing
Don't know
intelligence
how,
from
but
the
Zuss and I
wreckage.
survived wrecking that train long enough to find ourselves rendezvousing with a tough French gal. Goes by Rousseau. She's a member of the Resistance, and if you can believe it, she made us paw through the wreckage for some papers. She needed them for a mission in Paris, and she had a job for us too. By blowing up that train, we bought Paris more time. Now the Resistance is going to use the papers we secured to infiltrate a Nazi stronghold in the city. Sign me up. This is it. We're going to liberate Paris. The French 2nd Armored Division and the U.S. 4th Infantry arrive at dawn. That means we move tonight. It's been a week since we took out that train. Our platoon's in the middle of Paris, working with the Resistance. Rousseau and Crowley have a plan to sabotage the occupation, and that means striking at its heart.
Using the documents we obtained from the train, Rousseau and I will pose as Nazi officers to infiltrate the garrison.
This way, gentlemen. The garrison is run by SS and Polizeiführer Heinrich. And he couldn't find me. Came for my parents. And my husband. And finally, my son. Tonight, everything we've lost, everything we fought for, will mean something. Tonight, we take back our city.
The garrison. Our contact there will supply us with explosives. And when we blow the gates, that'll be your signal to approach.
We're counting on you.
All right, boys. Let's get ready.
These crowds ain't gonna give up easy.
I figure we can survive Pearson, we can survive anything.
I fought alongside him at Kasserine. We should all be so brave.
It won't be long now, mes amis. But first, we enter the wolves' den. See you there. Now it's up to you and your team, Daniels.
Something's wrong. We should go now.
Hey, hold your fire till they blow the gates. Get ready. All right, that's our signal. Let them have it! Let's go, fellas. We can't hold that garrison without us.
Gotta hurry! Crash won't go down without a fight!
The liberation of Paris was a military action that took place during World War II from August 19, 1944 until the German garrison surrendered the French capital on August 25, 1944. Paris fell to Nazi Germany on June 14, 1940, 1 month after the German Wehrmacht stormed into France. 8 days later, France signed an armistice with the Germans, and a puppet French state was set up with its capital at Vichy. The liberation began when the French forces of the interior, the military structure of the French resistance, staged an uprising against the German garrison upon the approach of the U.S. Third Army. German resistance melted away during the night. Most of the 20,000 troops surrendered or fled, and those that fought were quickly overcome. On the morning of August 25, the 2nd Armored Division swept clear the western half of Paris while the 4th Infantry Division cleared the eastern part. Paris was liberated.
It's not over yet.
The Germans will mount a counterattack soon. We need to set up our defenses.
First aid kit.
Defenses. Germans will be here soon. We'll see them coming from here. If they get close, use the Molotovs. The whole city's fighting back. We're almost there. First aid kit's ready! Toss it! Flying in! We gotta get out of here! Come on, Daniel! Incoming half-track! Daniel, grab that Panzer Shrek and take out that half-track! They're retreating! We did it! We pushed them back! We did it, Daniels. Let's get back to the others.
Outstanding work, boys. Outstanding.
We did it. The ghost forces are entering the city.
Looks like we might get that champagne and caviar after all.
Hey, Daniels, you still think there's a young gal looking for a handsome GI?
Sorry, buddy. That was just to boost your morale.
Now he tells me.
City of Lights. Finally. Something to celebrate, eh, Crowley?
There's no turning back. France has reclaimed Paris.
Well, this ain't exactly over yet. The war's not done.
Now, come on, Pearson, let them have this.
That's what Turner's for.
Taking the garrison and helping to liberate Paris is something I'll never forget. Hell, I think I might have seen Pearson smile. We're gonna ride this momentum all the way to the Rhine. October. We're in Aachen. Krauts are fighting like hell for it because it's the first time one of their cities has been invaded by the Allies. Won't be the last. We thought with the liberation of Paris we'd be one step closer to home. But our troubles are just beginning. We're fighting in the city now, Aachen. Kraut's got a death grip on it, and for good reason. We're drilling a hole clear through their western border. Davis has us going block by block, house by house. Knock 'em all down, he calls it. Turner and Pearson, I ain't seen eye to eye since we got here. The grind's taking a toll on us all.
Time for more beans and bullets.
If I tell you to do it, it is the goddamn mission!
Hey, pick up the pace! We gotta hit CP by nightfall.
Hey, I'm just flying around. Show me your girl.
Thought I told you not to go through my things.
What kind of chump doesn't open a sugar report?
The kind who thinks it's a Dear John. See the address? She wrote Daniels, not Red. Only one reason to be so formal. Hate to say it, I think she's cutting you loose. Or hey, maybe it's like Schrodinger's letter. You know, you don't open it, she's still your girl.
Maybe it's like Schrodinger's letter. What's wrong with you?
Quit screwing around! We hit the State Theater at 07:30 tomorrow.
Everybody's got their limits. Everybody.
True or not, Hazel, I gotta believe you still love me if I'm gonna stay strong.
Let's go, let's go!
Come on, Daniels!
Daniels! I got you! Keep your head down! God damn it! We keep crossing them and they keep coming back! We can't hold the plaza much longer!
Artillery's on its way, they're saying 10 minutes time!
Might as well be 10 hours! Lieutenant Turner, we need tank support
now! The tanks are covering our flank!
Everybody pipe down and let me think, goddammit! We don't have time to think! Alright, Daniel! You and I will go with Pearson and call it in! Move!
Alright, let's go!
Fire!
Daniels, get to the field, foe! We need tank support! Daniels!
Here you go, Sarge!
Dagwood, Light 27 of the villain. We're drawing fire. Requesting immediate support to phase line 2, over.
Copy that, but we'll be leaving our flex post.
All right, just get your asses here as soon as you can.
Understood. Working on it. Over.
Make it quick. These packs are tearing us apart. Over and out.
All right, boys. We're re-rat theater. The first platoon needs us. Enemy dispositions unknown. Switching to radio and intercom.
Radio master on!
Rhapsody, we're taking a right to cut back to the theater.
Right ahead! Roger that, Perez!
Abrams, Poole, hold position here with 2nd platoon and cover this flank until we get back.
Copy that! You got it, Perez!
Everyone stay sharp. Watch the windows for infantry. All right, Rhapsody, let's move!
Anyone got eyes on more targets? Not seeing anything. I think we're clear. That's all of them.
Fill into Dagwood White 27. Plaza is clear. Repeat, Plaza is clear.
Appreciate the assist, sir. Dagwood, wide out.
All right, Perez is gonna hold position at the theater to cover our flank. We need to push toward the Hotel Allendorf without armor support. Let's move!
All right, let's do this.
Hotel's been a Nazi stronghold for weeks. We need to capture it to the city.
It'd be a lot easier if we had a couple tanks with us.
Perez needs to hold this ground. We're the spearhead on this one, Private.
Eyes up!
Check the windows. Eyes on those storefronts.
Tank in the lobby!
Anna! Thank you. Mama hat gesagt, ich soll mich Kaspar kümmern. Die kommen nicht.
Okay, they can take it from here. Let's go. Let's go.
We're escorting them and that's final.
Pearson's right, sir. If we go with them, chances are they'll draw fire. Seems like a risky move.
Private Sussman, we are clearing this street and then getting them out, understood?
I understand, sir. I just think they might be safer on their own.
And if we let the Germans reoccupy this hotel, every squad that comes through here will be in danger.
This isn't Passerine. We have the upper hand. Get them on the
Sure show.
Defensive positions!
The Battle of Aachen was a major combat action of World War II, fought by American and German forces in and around Aachen, Germany, between 12 September, 21 October 1944. The city had been incorporated into the Siegfried Line, the main defensive network on Germany's western border. The Allies had hoped to capture it quickly and advance into the industrialized Ruhr Basin. Although most of Aachen's civilian population was evacuated before the battle began, much of the city was destroyed and both sides suffered heavy losses. It was one of the largest urban battles fought by US forces in World War II, and the first city on German soil to be captured by the Allies. The battle ended with a German surrender, but their tenacious defense significantly disrupted Allied plans for the advance into Germany.
Kann jemand einen Laster fahren? Wir in einen Breckenhäusen.
Ja, ich kann fahren.
Come on! Look out! They shot up the truck!
Erika! Bitte, Erika! Hör auf!
She's gone.
Go on! Go!
What the hell are you doing?
Following orders. Everyone back to the hotel. Move, move, move!
Hey, there's nothing we can do.
We secured Aachen, opened a western corridor to the Rhine. But the rift between Turner and Pierce, we finally got a foothold into Germany. The gateway to the Rhine is open and there's no turning back.
Your orders were to take the hotel, not evacuate civilians. Who decided this was a rescue op?
We thought there was time, sir.
Last time I checked, Turner was in charge, not you. Is he making the calls now?
No, sir. It was my call. It's on me.
It's on both of us.
Yeah, right now, the last thing I should be worried about is if two of my best men can follow orders when we're on the verge of the biggest operation of the entire war. Let me remind you, this is the spearhead of our final drive to the Rhine. Got a whole damn forest to clear so that the convoy can get through. So from this point on, I'll accept nothing less than your best. Now get your insubordinate asses ready to move out.
It's been 3 weeks. We're in the Hurtgen Forest now, clearing it so the convoy can get to the Rhine. I'm not proud to admit it's taken me this long to open your letter.
If it's over, we're here for you, pal.
I tried to warn you.
College.
I can speak.
She's pregnant.
Oh! Hey! That's huge!
All right. Daniels is gonna be a daddy.
Yeah. She was trying to let me know, but I wasn't ready to hear it.
All right. I could use another cup of joe. Come on, you mooks, let's give him some space.
But I don't want coffee.
Sure you do.
I'm sorry I waited to tell you about the baby. I tried to the day you were shipping out. The day you took my picture.
Everyone gather around.
Where's Daniels?
Davis is talking. Come on.
On my way.
The Hurtgen is dark, nearly impenetrable. Our mission is to take Hill 493. Whoever holds the hill dominates the valley. Now, for lesser men, this task might seem insurmountable. But our division boasts a proud history of firsts. In World War I, we were first to hold off a German attack. First to launch a counteroffensive. First across the Rhine. Nothing has ever stopped us, and nothing ever will. Lieutenant, tell them what we're all about.
No mission too difficult, no sacrifice too great. Duty first.
I can't hear you.
No mission too difficult, no sacrifice too great. Duty first.
That's right. Now get ready to move out.
Duty first. Back to the old meat grinder.
Amen, brother.
We move out in 5. All right. Our objective is to eliminate the hilltop artillery so we can hold the forest. First stage is linking up with 2nd Platoon at the river. Then we move out.
What kind of resistance are we looking at?
The heavy kind. Bridge has been changing hands all day.
We're gonna help them secure it.
Here she is! Davis assembled the biggest damned armored convoy ever!
If that don't put the fear of God in them krauts, nothing will.
Still a long drive to the Rhine.
That's why we need to hammer those guns and keep them alive.
Hey, watch your asses. You're in the death factory.
Hey, Zus. The cold make the old wound act up? With my Nana, she broke her hip every winter.
Do I look like your Nana?
No, now that you mention it.
Kiss my frozen ass.
I'd rather kiss my Nanas.
That's a pretty picture.
Everyone on me! Marks, how you guys holding up?
Sons of bitches keep hitting us. Next wave could be any minute.
All right, first platoon, let's help these boys out.
Push up! Retake the front line!
Set up perimeter defenses.
All right, grab some mines and get those MGs ready.
Cooper, advance to the bridge and signal when you see movement.
We need to strengthen those defenses. Place those mines.
Sir, I thought we were gonna hit the artillery at Hill 493.
Can't leave our lines exposed. We'll advance to the assembly point once the bridge is secure.
Judging by these craters, it ain't gonna be easy.
Easy's not why we're about it.
See these crop dragons deep? No way our armor's getting through.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Crowd's coming through the fog!
Get back to cover. Defense positions, hold the line.
Positions!
Prepare to engage!
They're coming! Get ready!
Engage!
Picked up some crowd firepower!
Get a shot off on that tank!
Panzer's down!
They're falling back!
Tossing out a grenade!
They're retreating!
We're coming, sir. First platoon, rally on me. Let's move! Rally on me! We're gonna split into two teams. Pearson, you'll head north over the bridge to reach the hill. I'll follow the river with a squad to guard your advance. Assembly point will be the base of Hill 493.
See you soon.
Yeah, you be careful out there.
Hey, you too.
Hope splitting up was the right move. If we let the crowds cross this river, they could endanger the whole mission. That's why we're guarding Pearson's flank. Right to the assembly point, sir. We'll get to the base of Hill 493 soon. Just need to follow the river. They're retreating! Smoke grenade out! We'll hold them off. Stay alert. Sir, ready for... They're retreating! We'll hold them off. Stay alert. Gonna wait for Pearson and proceed to the assembly point. Stiles, Daniels, on me.
Daniels, I have grenades and smokes when you're ready.
Sir, ready for ammo.
Grenades and smokes for you,
We'll
Daniels.
hold this position until Pearson gets here, then we'll take the hill together.
Unless he bypassed the mill and went for it himself.
He doesn't have the manpower.
Never stopped him before.
Said we wait here, and that's what we're gonna do. No disrespect, sir. But what if Stiles was right and Pearson did go ahead? You let me worry about that, Daniels.
My gut tells me something's off.
If I made decisions based on your gut, Private, we'd still be on the boat at Normandy.
Exactly. You heard how Pearson's platoon got wiped out at Casserine? Looks like history's repeating itself.
It better not. I want to know what really happened there.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the guts to ask Turner. But I know someone does.
Our mission is to knock out the German artillery together. But if Pearson sees an opening, he'll take it. Squad be damned. There's a storm brewing between Turner and Pearson, and it's only gonna get worse. "6 weeks now since Turner was killed. Still waiting on Pearson.
There's no telling what he'll do, but his record ain't exactly stellar. If you were here, Paul, I know you'd set him straight. Just hope Zussman and Aiello can hold out till we hit those guns together.
Dog 1 outrider. Dog 1-6. Do you read me? Over. And you don't receive a unit. This is Dagwood White, Dog 1-6, requesting a commo check. Can you read me? Over.
If you don't mind me saying, sir, maybe we should head to the assembly point.
Not yet. Pearson will get here.
Sir, is it true about Pearson getting those men killed at the Kazarine Pass?
One day, Daniels, when you're leading your own platoon, you find out there's usually two options. Bad and worse. But you focus on your men, because that's what'll get you through.
Tell that to Pearson.
Sergeant Pearson. You just pray you're never in that position.
Lieutenant! Just got a transmission from Baker. They're gonna assault Hill 493. Pearson's with them.
What?
He took our guys and 2nd platoon.
Gear up! Let's move! Keep up! Let's go! Let's go!
Maybe Pearson's still at the base of the hill.
I'm guessing we're way past that.
Keep moving, goddammit! Sounds like our guys!
Daniels!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Where's the rest?
Pearson took him to attack the guns. We begged for reinforcements.
Stubborn son of a bitch.
We'll come back for you.
Hurry! They need us! Go! Daniels, you made it!
Good to see you, buddy.
Pearson! What the hell were you thinking?
I'm staying on mission. We need to get our engineer to clear that pillbox.
This isn't over.
Daniels, escort Parker so he can plant a charge on that bunker.
Yes, Sergeant!
Daniels, let me know when you're ready!
Sarge, I got it!
We'll suppress them! Daniels, secure that pole charge!
I'm going for it! I need cover and fire! Charge is planted! Get back!
Bunker's clear! Move in!
How many casualties?
We executed the mission.
How many?
Our instructions were to take this hill.
You should have waited for
There
us.
wasn't time.
What about our
We had orders!
The hell with our goddamn orders!
Do you think I wanted any of this? We are cogs in the machine, Joseph. We start going our own way, the whole thing breaks down. When did you forget that?
These are men! Our men! When did you forget?
Those 150s are still firing on our position.
Keep moving. We're taking them out. Daniels, artillery is ahead. Get that door open. Enemies down! Hit the last guns!
Charge is planted!
Tiger! Find cover!
You have to take it out!
With what?
We still got some thermite!
It ain't enough! It has to be! Pearson and I will draw its fire! Daniels, you plant a thermite on the back! Now move!
Enemy troops!
It's okay. I've got you, son.
Lieutenant!
Ami? Fluchen Schweine. Arschlöcher. Sie werden uns nie schlagen. Was machen sie denn hier auf unserem Kontinent? Hä? Ich bin am Arsch, der geht verfluchte Menschen. Scheiße!
Turner! Enemy reinforcements! Fall back!
I'm not gonna make it. Leave me. I got you!
Oh. We're not gonna make it!
Turner! Enemy reinforcements! Fall back!
I'm not gonna make it. Leave me. I got you!
Go! We're not gonna make it!
Get our boys out of here.
No, we can still make it.
You have to retreat.
No, we ain't leaving you here.
Get me up, I'll hold them off. You have to go! Go!
It was an honor.
No sacrifice too great. Go.
Fall back! Sergeant! Move! Move! Fall back! Move! There's an order down there! Go! Go! No!
Sir, I thought you might like this.
You thought wrong. You see, we're in a whole new world, Daniels. My world. And you can bet your ass that I will not shrink or waver from my responsibilities in any way. So I'm making you my second. And you will support me 1,000%. And you'll make damn certain that all those men do the same. Anything less I will consider dereliction. Not on my side.
Turner covered our retreat and died in the process. That ain't easy to write or live with. He made sure we got out and kept the convoy safe so he didn't die in vain. At least that's what I keep telling myself. 6 weeks now since Turner was killed and I got promoted. It's Christmas. We're digging into the Ardennes forest in Belgium. So cold we're pissing ice cubes. Gonna be one hell of a fight.
With Turner gone, we lost our protector. Paul, all I wanted was to come home a hero. Now that Pearson's in charge, I may not come home at all.
Merry Christmas, Turner. Oh, and Turner. Pearson made farm boy over here a corporal. I wonder what you think of that.
Probably that you're the same old sack of shit, Aiello.
This ain't the time.
To Turner.
Turner! Lucky son of a bitch. You're always first.
Right.
Keep eyeballing me. Yeah, get your jollies tonight, boys, because tomorrow when that convoy comes through, you're gonna be on the front line defending it. And Turner's not gonna be there to finish. Easy! Easy. You're corporal now, huh? Yeah, see how fucking easy it is. Go. Give me an excuse. Yeah, that's what I thought. 6 years I served with them. 6. Merry fucking Christmas.
Convoy's coming through, and it's up to us to make sure it gets to the Rhine. Now all we gotta do is survive the cold and Pearson.
Nice boots, College. They look new.
Yeah, poached them home some replacement. The poor kid froze to death.
Pearson wasn't so stingy with requisitions. I wouldn't have to steal.
It's okay. They weren't doing the replacement any good.
Where's that farm kid I used to know?
You see him, give me a holler.
Hell of a Christmas, eh, Philip?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why would I want to be cuddled up by a nice warm fire with my gal? When I could be freezing my ass off with you bastards.
Shit, incoming.
Aiello, get back on that MG.
Yes, Sergeant.
Sergeant, any extra coats or blankets?
You look just fine to me. East dugout got hit all night. Grab an ammo box, you're gonna resupply him.
I take that ammo. Aiello's gonna run dry.
Well, then I guess you better make every goddamn shot count.
Oh, Corporal. I got a treat for you. This is Howard.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm sorry, I didn't expect
To work alongside such a fine engineer.
Howard was part of the company that took the ridge. I can't believe they let him fight.
Oh, yeah. They even let us die. Now, when this convoy rolls through, Krauts are gonna unleash hell.
Thought we had reserves coming.
We are the reserves.
Sergeant, we should call in air support.
Oh, look at that. Daniels here just remembered he's corporal.
Radio's working now.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on any help. Our flatboys got their hands full.
Now we just gotta make sure these guys get to the Rhine.
Yeah, if there are any bridges left.
There's that holiday spirit testament.
Move your ass! Daniels, let's move!
Suspect! Right behind you!
I think it's over. You all right?
I'll live. They're softening us up for an attack.
We need to find Pearson.
Front armor's inbound and they cut our line.
There's a radio and old CP. You provide fire support. I'll get it working. That CP's on top of the enemy.
Hey, you're a corporal now, goddammit! Start acting like one!
You can't expect us to go out there with
You're
him.
from Queens. Nothing new.
If you say so.
Hey! I was an NCO. Gave up my stripes to be here. Now we need to move. Now!
Lead the way.
Topsy-turvy.
Wait until I punch you in our nose.
Hey, you get it done.
Howard dies, we're all screwed.
David, make the call! Rover Joe! This is Dagwood White 5 requesting close air support. Over!
Copy that, Dagwood White 5. Air support is already tasked with heavy bomber support. ETA unknown. Over. 509, this is command. We've got an emergency request for close air support. Pull your squad once you reach the target area.
Copy, command. We'll adjust once these heavies are safe. Course change complete. We're 3 minutes out from target location. Let's keep these heavies clean. Coming up on anti-aircraft fire. Taking evasive maneuvers to avoid flak. Krauts are back. On our 6! Unhook left, I'll go right.
The Battle of the Bulge was the last major German offensive campaign on the Western Front during World War II. In December 1944, Adolf Hitler attempted to split the Allied armies in Northwest Europe by means of a surprise blitzkrieg thrust through the Ardennes to Antwerp. Caught off guard, American units fought desperate battles to stem the German advances. As the Germans drove deeper into the Ardennes in an attempt to secure vital bridgeheads, the Allied line took on the appearance of a large bulge, giving rise to the battle's name. A crucial German shortage of fuel and the gallantry of American troops fighting in the frozen forests of the Ardennes proved fatal to Hitler's ambition to snatch, if not victory, at least a draw with the Allies in the West.
Command, this is 509er. We've cleared the heavies and are ready for air support.
Copy, 509. We've got enemy infantry and armored vehicles engaged with the 9th Armored Division. Over.
Rover Joe! This is Dagwood White 5! We're getting overrun! Where the hell is that air support?
Stand by, Dagwood White 5. Aircraft inbound 50 miles out. Over.
Let's get out of here! Move!
Tell me that radio still works. Affirmative. Calling an airstrike on those tanks.
They're inside the safety.
Bring it where I tell you. Come first, bro. It's too close. Rover, you need immediate air support tonight? Fire point.
913-820.
913-820. Go. Cover.
Oh, shit. This way, Daniel. Here's the Boston. Move it. 5 bullets to the right head. Give me your pistol! We're out of time! Drop the charges!
Ask me after my ears start ringing.
I can't feel my hand.
That's because I'm sitting on it.
Oh, thank God.
Question for you, Corporal. How long is Pearson been out of his goddamn mind?
That's above my pay grade.
Probably get a medal for it.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
We're all lucky to be alive.
For now. Daniels, take those Krauts to bosses.
Yes, sir.
And be quick about it.
I've seen that look before. It's right before Casserine. We're on our own, boys.
Despite Pearson's best efforts to kill us, we made it and defended the convoy. Stopped the enemy's Hail Mary dead in his tracks. Turner would have been proud.
Wasser, bitte.
What's he want?
Wasser, bitte.
Here.
God damn it, what are you doing, Zussman?
Lay off, Sergeant.
What's that? Huh? How's that, huh? How's that work for you?
Much better.
You son of a bitch.
Sergeant.
Hey, you stay out of this. Oh.
Hey, stop!
Nicht schießen! Nicht schießen!
He's not worth it. Daniels!
Don't Kraut. Why'd you run? Must be hiding something. Son of a bitch was holding out on us.
Give me that. The fuck's this say?
These are orders to plant explosives on the bridge in Raymond. Ordnance is gonna be loaded onto trucks 5 miles north of here. If I'm reading this right, it's the last bridge standing across the Rhine.
Well, ain't that something, Fritz?
Enemy trucks with explosives will be coming through here soon. We can't let them get to the Rhine. Pearson's ordered us to block the road by bringing down these trees.
Where the hell is Pearson?
Probably in some hidey hole with the detonator. And his whiskey.
You know what else gets you drunk? Hypothermia.
Not if we keep moving. Siles, you're with Pearson's group.
Just my luck.
Daniel, Zussman, you come at me while I set the final charge. Then we ambush the trucks.
Will do. Good thing we found that intelligence, huh?
One step closer to the Rhine.
We're breathing down Adolf's neck.
Just gotta stop those trucks.
Could use some help!
Last wave! All clear, all clear!
We're gonna use this truck to infiltrate the enemy air base to destroy the explosive. Aiello, get ready to move out.
Yes, sir.
Howard, take some men and clear the road.
I'm driving.
Stiles, you're with me. Huh? We'll be coming through the gates at 0300. Find a high vantage to cover our assault so we can take out those last trucks. Hey, keep it quiet and watch for patrols. Let's move.
This is bad. Jewish POW. Don't get off easy. Stay calm. It'll be okay.
That was close. You okay? They captured Zussman. I'm sorry about your buddy, but we need to hit that last truck now.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Zussman was captured!
This thing comes first!
I can't leave him!
Can't lose that truck.
You disobeyed a direct order.
Then I guess you better court-martial me.
Desertion is a capital offense. So maybe I should just do us all a favor and finish the job.
Sergeant!
It's over. You got no place in my platoon. Get him out of my face.
It's gonna be okay. We'll get you housed up.
You did everything you could.
Ich bin auf der Suche nach Arbeitern. Ich werde sie inspizieren. Die Juden separat.
Lose the tags. Lose them. They're after Jews.
Wer sind die Juden? Die Juden. Wer sind die Juden?
Frag nicht, Doc, du Nazi-Stück Scheiße.
Du sprichst Deutsch. Ausgezeichnet. Welche sind die Juden?
Fick Dick. Zeig sie mir!
We're Americans. Period.
Verfrachtet sie alle auf den Zug!
Wohin bringt ihr uns? Ihr seid zum Arbeiten hergekommen.
Und das werdet ihr auch tun!
It's been 8 weeks since Zussman was captured. I'm trying not to lose hope.
Sir, tell me they found Zussman.
I wish I could, son.
Pearson didn't give a damn about him. Just like his men at Kasserine.
Kasserine? You got it all wrong, Private. Pearson was ordered to retreat. Some of his men were trapped in the pass. Couldn't bring himself to fall back without them. But he ended up just losing more trying to save them. It's never been the same. But you don't need to worry about Pearson. You're headed stateside.
Am I looking at a court-martial, sir?
Wouldn't reflect too good on the Army to punish the soldier who accelerated the whole damn war effort. That's right. The intelligence you found on that prisoner was critical in locating the last bridge across the Rhine. Why didn't be a Bronze Star in your future? You're a bona fide hero.
I've been discharged. Worse than that, the Krauts captured Zussman. But I ain't giving up on him, even if I got a ticket home. March 1945. With the 9th Armored and the 99th, our mission is to take the bridge of Remagen. We get across, the last German resistance will... I want nothing more than to be with Hazel when our baby arrives. But I gotta convince Pearson to let me back in the fight. I'm doing it to find Zuss, because he'd do the same for me. If I don't make it home, well, just watch over him, Paul.
Whoa. What are you doing here?
What's it look like?
Suicide.
Hey, I wouldn't go in there. Pearson's been hitting the sauce.
Thanks for the warning.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm not giving up on Zussman.
Tell it to the chaplain, because I got no room for a skint who can't follow orders.
You weren't following orders when you refused to abandon those boys at Kasserine.
What did you just say to me?
You heard me.
You better leave while you can still walk.
Davis told me. It wasn't your fault. You were only trying to do right by your platoon.
Get out! Get out!
I'm not going anywhere.
I said get out! God damn it! My orders were to fall back. But I just couldn't leave them. I told my men we were gonna hold this pass until reinforcements got here. But they never came. They never came. So I guess you're right. I did get my men killed. Now go.
Not without my platoon.
You think you got some guts, do you? Try getting the job done day in and day out while your men are dying all around you.
Turner would have never given up like
Turner is dead!
Then make that mean something!
No sacrifice too great!
You don't know anything about sacrifice!
How about this? Honorable discharge papers signed by Davis. My ticket home. I could have had everything. A hero's welcome, my girl in my arms. Hell, even a Bronze Star. But I got one last mission.
You must be crazy.
Crazy ain't the half of it.
All right, fall in.
Sergeant?
I said fall in, goddammit. If you want in, now's the time. Get the fuck out of my way.
Oh, I guess the gang's all here.
Not all of us. Let's take that bridge and find our boy.
Yes, Corporal.
If Zussman's alive, he's across that bridge. We just gotta take it first.
All right, there she is, the last bridge over the Rhine.
We get this convoy across, we're in the heartland. We'll bust them open.
Look, it's all or nothing. It's all been leading to this.
Hold tight! All right, on me, come on! We gotta secure the bridge entrance!
Yes, Sergeant. Come on.
Hey, don't make me regret giving you a second chance.
You know I won't. Let's move.
Convoy will provide cover while we push to the bridge. Let's move!
They're falling back! You're in a hurry.
They're blowing!
I'll defuse this one!
They're blowing in the bridge! Who's down? Who's still with me?
Bridge held.
Ready when you are.
Catch, Daniels.
Damn thing held.
Our men were still on it.
Incoming!
Get up!
Everybody okay?
Keep moving! We still got a job to do! French spotted!
Listen.
Dude, the gun! Whoa!
We gotta get off this thing! Daniels! Man that AA gun! Protect that bridge! Left! Nice, Daniels! Nice, Daniels!
The Battle of the Bulge was the last major German offensive campaign on the Western Front during World War II. In December 1944, Adolf Hitler attempted to split the Allied armies in Northwest Europe by means of a surprise blitzkrieg thrust through the Ardennes to Antwerp. Caught off guard, American units fought desperate battles to stem the German advances. As the Germans drove deeper into the Ardennes in an attempt to secure vital bridgeheads, the Allied line took on the appearance of a large bulge, giving rise to the battle's name. a crucial German shortage of fuel and the gallantry of American troops fighting in the frozen forests of the Ardennes proved fatal to Hitler's ambition to snatch, if not victory, at least a draw with the Allies in the West.
Our flyboys are here! They're gonna hit us.
We're not done yet! On me!
Enemy spotted! They're coming out!
Everyone stand down! Stand down!
They're surrendering!
It's over. It's over.
The bridge is ours.
Corporal Howard. I believe I owe you an apology.
You owe me a hell of a lot more than that. Come on through! Just made history, fellas. Burst across the line. What you looking at, Fritz?
There are reports of POW camps in the area. Davis has ordered us to wait for authorization before conducting a sweep. But I guess you know what to do with Davis's orders.
Copy that, Sergeant.
All right.
Proud our platoon held the first bridgehead on the Rhine. Now our convoy's rolling into the heart of Germany. They say war's as good as won. Not to me. Not while Zuss is out there. After leaving the bridge on our mission east, we searched camps along the way. I thought I knew what cruelty was. I didn't know anything. But one thing's for certain. What I saw will stay with me forever. The survivors said that the other POWs, including Zussman, had been taken to a smaller camp 3 hours east. All I could do was hope he somehow made it.
Last one. This looks more like a labor camp. Come on.
I get the feeling it's deserted.
These were our guys.
Take out your camera. The world's gotta know. They had them living worse than animals. From the looks of it, they were beaten, starved, and worked to the bone. They'd slaughtered the weakest, anyone that was slowing them down.
Daniels, over here. Daniels, you gotta see this. Tracks lead to the fields. That's where they must have marched them.
Then that's where we're going.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, Corporal.
I made a promise to Zussman.
We'll find him. I just can't guarantee we'll find him alive.
Sergeant, I'll take point. Zussman!
Red, take the shot! Take the shot! Take the shot!
Is it over? You must be dreaming.
What'd they do?
Thought you were left behind. And I might die alone out here.
Drink some. Easy now.
Okay, come on, let's get on here. Into the Jeep, come on. Gentle, gentle, gentle.
You always looked out for me, Paul. And I reckon you did. Because there's only one thing that keeps you going on that long march, and that's having your brothers beside you.
When history called, you answered. From all walks of life, you came to defend peace and freedom. I thank you, and the world thanks you. Wherever your path takes you, know this. You will always be amongst a brotherhood of heroes.
Well, this is it, fellas. Zussman wanted you to have it. And you'll need it more than me. You got a kiddo now.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Gentlemen. Queens! Your prodigal son returns!
You gonna be okay?
Gotta say bye to Zussman.
Sergeant. Going home, Sergeant?
I am home. What about you? You gonna re-up?
I've been away from Texas for a long time.
You take care, farm boy.
I will. When my son asks what I did, I'll tell him I fought with the 1st. And that crazy bastard Pearson.
Crazy ain't the half of it.
If you're ever in Chicago,
I'll get there.
oh, yeah, maybe I'll surprise you in Longview first.
You're welcome anytime.
You know, when they captured us, it wasn't just our freedom that they took. Even though we were together, and we were alone, looking for any way to survive. But you could have gone home a hero. Why'd you come back?
I saw that life. Just couldn't live it. To the end.
To the end.
The dream was different last night. This time we made it home, together. I can still hear the wolves, Paul. Sometimes I still see them coming. But you showed me how to fight them. So this belongs to you. Because the sacrifice you made taught me that a hero will risk it all to save his brother. And you'll always be both to me.